Last week on The Season.
Your final thoughts tonight on dealing with these homes?
Well, again, as we talked about it, it's the ball control, grind it out, shorten the game, stay in the huddle till 10 seconds on the play clock, and you look up and the first quarter's over.
All right, you got 1 month left, okay? You got 1 month left.
They got their back against the wall, okay? They done lost 6 in a row.
It ain't gonna just happen by itself. You ain't just gonna walk out there and win a football game. You gotta go out there and you gotta play physical.
They bring in extra with pressure. Wallace to throw. Fires to the end zone. Has his man. Touchdown. Laquan Treadwell. Feed Hill. Touchdown. Dante Moncrief. The Ole Miss Rebels are bowl eligible with a 6th victory of the year, knocking off the Arkansas Razorbacks 34-24.
We're going bowling, baby. We got to do it big, baby. We're going bowling. We're going bowling.
Ready, 2, 4, 1. All right. Gonna do the same thing we did the last meeting. We'll watch a couple clips from Saturday. Get a chance to get those couple items fixed. Youngblood, are you in here? All right, now you may want to leave. You may not want to watch this. The Mack truck that Youngblood was trying to block there. The good news is he did not make a tackle. But at Youngblood's expense, he definitely caused damage. Now, from a different angle, not even prettier. First I thought about targeting, but then I realized that he was actually trying to block him, so it's really not targeting. He must have been a big dude now. He has freaking havoc on our sheet. Coach Nix, he's a big dude, huh? Yes, sir. I don't think we even slowed him down. Had like a speed bump.
Will said, y'all need to wall him or what?
In all seriousness, though, we have a little fun with that. Bottom line is, we do a great job getting on our men here, even walling them off on the backside. The key is everybody doing your job. Get some good reps out there today and get a chance to get better. All right, change the game on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, team meeting.
Although deep into the grind of the season, Coach Freeze uses a surprise guest speaker to remind his team what truly matters.
Here we go, guys. Sit up tall. 3 claps. Rip. Well, I told you I had a surprise for you this week. And obviously you have seen what it is. And don't know that there's anybody else in our profession that stands for the core values that we've tried to build every program that we've been associated with on any better than this man. So it's my honor, and you welcome and listen closely to Coach Tony Dungy.
Thank you very much. I'm just really honored that Coach Freeze would allow me to come and speak to you today. I know how valuable your time is and everything that you've got going on, but I'm going to share with you just what I shared with our team in Tampa when I got there my first year, and what I shared in Indianapolis when I got there my first year. And it really goes back to a book Coach was referencing, a book called Uncommon. And that came from my college coach, a guy by the name of Cal Stahl, who coached me. And when I first got there at University of Minnesota, he talked about winning a championship, and he said something I never forgot. He said, success is uncommon, therefore it won't be enjoyed by the common man. And he said there's two ways that you can be uncommon in life. Number one, you can have a talent that's so rare that nobody else has it, and that can set you apart from the group. But unfortunately, that's only about 1% of the world. Most of us, God didn't bless us with that kind of talent that was just special and no one else had. The second way you can be uncommon is you can have the desire or the attitude to do the things that everybody else could do, but average people won't do. And to me, that's what makes champions. Doing the little things, the detailed work that everybody else, if they really, really wanted to, if it meant enough to them, they would do it, but most people it doesn't mean enough. And that's how championship teams step out, not by having tremendous players and tremendous talent, but by doing the things that everybody could do, but only the champions will do. So I want you to work hard, I want you to be together, I want you to win that SEC championship, win that national championship, graduate, all the things you set out to do. But don't lose sight of really why you're here on earth. Helping other people, being a good example for everybody else, representing your university well. That's what it's all about. That's what people are going to remember when you're my age and when you're out of school 30 years, and they're going to say, what was Ole Miss like back in the 2000s? It was a good place because those guys set the tone right. Looking forward to watching you the rest of the year and in the future, and you're setting the tone right. You're going to have young men that say, I want to come to Ole Miss because of what these guys are doing. That's what it's all about.
Here we go, 3 claps, Rick. Offense, defense.
I got a lot of good pointers and good view, basically. He's basically talking about being that younger brother who can mentor the younger guys, you know, to do the right things and to hold us accountable. All the good things that Coach Freeze talk about, being accountable to ourselves and to each other and everything else. It was a great lesson.
In today's college game, redshirting has become a common practice for raw freshmen. What is uncommon is to be asked to redshirt as a senior. For specialist Andrew Ritter and Tyler Campbell, this unusual request came from Coach Freeze himself.
Tyler and I, we were at practice. It was a normal day, and Coach Freeze was just watching us kick, and he came up to both of us, and he was like, you know, do y'all have redshirt years? And we were like, yes, sir. You know, neither one of us redshirted. And so he was like, well, we want to talk about that.
You know, and that's kind of all he mentioned about it. And then we didn't think much of it. And then the summer, he mentioned us again, and he was kind of thinking outside the box as far as if he would have just let us all play. Me, Andrew Ritter, and Bryson Rose would have all been gone this season. He didn't want to have to go out and recruit a new kicker, a new punter his first season in, and he wanted to save us, and he could save some scholarships by not having to offer one.
Kind of threw us a curveball. Tyler more so. I actually had already been thinking. I was wanting to ask Coach Freeze if I could redshirt simply because I wanted to be able to have the opportunity to place kick.
My initial feeling was would be a good idea. I had kind of thought that might be a good idea for him anyway, but you know, this isn't Little League, and you don't go to the coaches and bring stuff up like that. At least I don't.
The first time we met, he said, what would you think if I redshirted your son? And I was like, what?
Actually, the way I happened to do was Jim Broadway walked on. You know, me and Coach Freeze were talking about it, and he was just like, if you're willing to sit out the first 2 games, and let's see what he has. So we had a handshake agreement that if Broadway could get us through the first 2 games, that I'd be done for the year.
So then I saw him again at the summer Meet the Rebel Day, you know, right before the season started. Basically, I told him, you know, he wanted my opinion, he wanted my blessing, and I told him I was going to just trust him.
I was thinking about it, and they actually gave me an extra semester to finish a second degree in accounting, and also now I'm in grad school. And so, you know, then the story, Broadway got us through the first 2 games, and we didn't look back from then.
Honestly, when they first announced Coach Freese being hired, I watched the press conference, and at that moment, I said, darn, I wish we had that redshirt year back, because he started redshirted as his freshman year, and they pulled the redshirt like, what, 3rd or 4th game? And I was like, gosh, I wish we had that redshirt back, and little did I know that it was going to happen. So it's been a blessing.
He and I both, you know, we wanted to get our masters, and we want to be able to be here to do that. And you know, with all the hype that's surrounding our football team right now and our program and the school, you know, that's something we want to be a part of. And so Tyler and I both sat down with our parents, and we sat down with each other, and we weighed the pros and cons. And when it came down to it, the pros heavily outweighed the cons. And Coach Freese he's a genius, and he's very smart. He thinks outside the box all the time. And this might have been a little crazy to some people, but in the grand scheme of things, I think it worked out best for us. So we're excited to still be here. And like I said earlier, I'm not ready to get out of Oxford and leave Ole Miss just yet. So I'm very thankful I got redshirted.
A heavy fog set atop Vaught-Hemingway Stadium during the early morning hours of this football Saturday. Bowl eligible and riding a 3-game win streak, the Rebels had reason to smile coming into the first matchup in school history with the Troy Trojans. Matching suit with the Rebel red and blue, the game also marked Military Appreciation Day.
A beautiful job, too, by the cadets of the Army, Marine, Navy, and Air Force ROTC as they present the colors here.
You step on that field, there is one speed. Our minds must be right. I want fanatical effort. I want physical football. I want great intensity. You step on that field, you take pride in what you're all about. You got to finish this season off right. Let's go. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And we are underway here in Oxford, a non-conference matchup between Ole Miss and Troy.
The Rebel defense took the field with a sense of urgency.
Good job, good first series. Stay on these guys, all right? Let's hammer them quick and let's get them going.
What a grab by Cody Core. Core went up and got the jump ball on a great catch, and that's a huge gainer. He has 2 receivers right, and Treadwell and Sanders. There's a snap. Wallace crossing route in the middle is grabbed by Treadwell. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks another, breaks a 3rd. He's to the 10, to the 5. He dives for the pylon, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown. Great run after the catch for Treadwell.
Two huge third-down conversions on throws to Vincent Sanders would set up the second score of the day.
He sweeps to the right, he gets to the corner, he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Not to be denied on their 3rd possession, the Rebel offense would once again move efficiently down the field.
He throws the end zone to Treadwell, and he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Raquan Treadwell.
Treadwell showing you why he was the #1 rated receiver in the country right there.
Hey, let's turn up. Turn up, man. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Turn it up, man. Let's go. Let's go. I'll see you, boy. Great series, fellas. Great job out there, man. Awesome.
Scoring on each of their first 3 possessions, the Rebels would take a 20-point lead and a growing offensive stat line into the locker room.
Here's our next step in the maturation process, in us maturing, in us growing, in us getting better. It is to finish these games off without feeling like we played average. That's your goal. And you haven't got that mentality yet to put it down and let's put it away and it's over. And we've got to get to that point. And today's a great opportunity for us to put the hammer down, finish strong, leave here smiling, happy, feeling great about ourselves going into next week. So that's your challenge, and that's going to be my mindset on the sideline, so you need to know that. Let's go finish the game. This is a great chance for us to mature today. Let's do it. Let's go, Rebels. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby. Drop the hammer down.
Great intensity, great accountability. That's what great teams do. You hold yourself to that. Play your tail off every snap. It's not about the scoreboard, it's about us.
The Rebels would keep the ball on the ground to start the second half, stretching the legs of recently returned tailback Jeff Scott and setting up the longest run of the day by Itavius Mathers.
Bounces it outside. He's got room to run. And he motors his way inside the 10.
Nineteen-yard field goal for Ritter makes it 30-7 Ole Miss with 11:47 to go.
We're going to be on their best guys, so when they need a play, that's what I'm saying. When they need a play, you got to play technique and do your job. We on their best guys all game, all right?
The Rebel defense responded swarming to the ball and holding Troy to season-low negative 13 rushing yards.
Right up the middle, he's hit, he's sacked at the 17 on a blitz by Cedarius Bryant.
See, no, I ain't step in. I ain't step in because last time when he picked me up, he had called me out, so that's why I ain't step in yet. I let you do it first. That's what I'm saying. That's why he was like, "Are you coming?" He made a long line to go that way. I'm out there doing. I'm correct traffic out there. You feel me? I'm there ready to traffic. Bam, you go this way. You go this way. You got him. You got him. You can see it. Hey, I'm out there setting the defense. I'm like, bam, 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 bam. DB's up. Down.
There's the fake on the give. Brunetti wants to throw deep down the near sidelines. He's got Walton caught at the 15 to the 10, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Wheel route to Jalen Walton.
The Rebels' offensive numbers continue to soar higher, climbing above the all-time record.
Fires it one-on-one man wide open far side. Caught at the 1 in the end zone. Touchdown. Quincy Adebojo. That will be his first as a Rebel, the true freshman. Brunetti hands it to Dodson. Dodson off the left side. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
and this offense had 15 plays of 20 yards plus, big chunk yardage plays against the Troy defense. They also set a school record of 751 yards of total offense. So again in Oxford, 51-21, the Rebels over Troy.
Rebels 7-3 overall. They've got first place Missouri from the East waiting next week here at home on ESPN. It should be a fun one.
Just a great job to finish. Now, it's finna get real. Finna get real the next 2 weeks. Just get real. So, you ought to be rested up. You ought to make wise choices tonight. And let's get ready for a big showdown here this Saturday night.
Prepare for Missouri.
Oh, we're going to go out there, go hard, and practice hard. Cold, weather, hot, sleet, snow. We're going to get it done.
Time to prepare for next week, baby. This game is in the trash. Time to take care of business next week.
We're going to find some ways to get to that quarterback. All right? You have to prepare this week like you want this more than anything you've ever had. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's not just going to happen. It is a huge opportunity.
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Rushman on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rushman.